Hi guys, welcome to What's Cooking Kitchen, and today I'll be showing you how to cover your cake board. And the reason I'm showing you this is because when you're client or you're making a cake for your friends, for your family, it's always nice to present your cake in a very beautiful way. And the reason why I cover my cake board for my friends and family when I bake cakes for them is because I wanted to bring out the beauty, the elegance of my cake. So I'm just going to quickly show you how I cover my cake board. Okay, so these are the basic tools you will be needing. You're going to need icing sugar in a cup, and you'll be needing glue because we'll be putting a ribbon around the board as well, and a scissors, a pizza cutter, your fondant, as well as rolling stick, and some water, and a brush as well. You will be needing a brush also, because you need that brush to brush the board to apply the water onto the board. So quickly, I'm going to roll out the fondant for you. Some people call it rolled icing, some call it fondant. I'm used to calling it rolled icing because that's how I know how to call it. But for the sake of others who don't call it that, I'm calling it fondant as well. So basically, I need to roll it out in a circle. So I'll keep rolling. So while I'm rolling, I'm going to give you a quick tip. When you have icing, probably when you've iced a cake and then you have leftovers, don't throw your leftovers away. Don't be thinking. Don't be thinking you can't use the fondant anymore or the rolled icing anymore. Just keep it and you'll be able to use it next time, okay? Don't be wasteful. And the problem is the most important thing is how you store it. Make sure you store it in an airtight container, and next time if you need to use it, it's gone dry. What you basically need to do is knead it a little bit and add some few drops of water into it. You can microwave it, but I would advise you not to put it in the microwave and probably just walk away. Make sure when you put rolled icing or fondant into the microwave, make sure you sit with it and then you watch it. And please don't put it on a high heat. So I've rolled my fondant out. You need to roll it out to be quite thin, not extremely thin, but quite thin. Don't worry about the disfigured shape. What we want is the main part of what we really need is the center bit. So to make sure that I've got the right shape I need, look at that. That is just way more than the shape I need, and that's just how perfect I want it. So what I do next is bring my cake board closer to me, get my water and my brush. You don't need a lot of water, just dampen it. The best part to dampen is the edge. You dampen the edge a bit, and then the middle as well. You just dampen the middle. You don't want too much water, just so it sticks on. The reason is for it to stick onto the board. So you put it aside and lift your icing, rolled icing on your fondant. Right, and what I do is gently place that on top, making sure that is on all sides and edges. Be careful because you don't want bubbles trapped underneath your icing, your rolled icing, okay? So that's just perfect. I've done that, then I'll use my hand in pressing it. You need to use the side of your hand and make sure it's clean as well. So because I've been messing about with this icing sugar, so you need to use the bottom of your palm just so it sticks on properly. Then what I do next is take the pizza cutter and just cut round, go round, okay? Make sure you're cleaning it as you go around, because when it sticks on it, it starts sticking to the other part and then it won't cut up properly. Right, so I'll turn and keep cutting. It's not really cutting, it's more like trimming. I'm trimming around it. Move it, clean out, and just keep trimming. This is an old icing sugar I've used for my daughter's cake when she had a birthday back in October. So this is the remnant of the icing sugar which I'm just using to do this demonstration. See, I've kept it in an airtight container so it doesn't go bad. Remember, your icing comes with shelf life. So if you buy them, make sure you check the date to make sure they're still edible. And this, when I purchased this last year October, it was well still in date. It had about a lot of months left on it, so it's still. Just what you do next after trimming, just use your hands, the tip of your fingers, just to smooth it out. Okay, this, even if you have the worst looking cake you're not happy with, but once the cake is covered and you've ribboned it, it makes it look so nice. And when you picture as well, the picture comes out really lovely. So what we're doing is get glue. Okay, so I'm gonna get my glue. That's my glue. I know some of you are about, this board is really nice, why do you need to cover it? It doesn't matter if your board is really nice, just cover it. It makes your work look even more neater. Okay, more neater and more nicer and more elegant. So we're just gonna rub that on. Okay, we'll rub that on. It's better to do this like a week before, or 2, 3, 4 days before you place your cake on the board. Leave it a lot, because the drier the board, the easier it is for you to place your cake on and work with your cake on the board, and to be a lot easier as well to clean it off as well. Okay, to clean off any excess residue of your cake crumbs that goes on your cake. So basically that's it. So what I'll do now is get my ribbon. You can also pre-measure your ribbon. You can also pre-measure your ribbon before you place it on, but just for the sake of not teaching or over-learning or under-learning, I'm just doing it this way. Okay, so that goes round, that just sticks round and round. We just take that round onto the cake board. And once we get to the front of where we started, all we just need to do is trim. The reason I don't trim sometimes before applying it is because I might trim only to end up realizing that, oh god, maybe I've under trimmed the ribbon. So that's just how I want it, just up to there, and you cut it straight. Okay, then you take your glue as well again, and you just place it on the tip of, and that just sticks in beautifully. So here's how to add a bit of touch and elegance onto your cake board. Remember, you don't need your icing, you don't need it too thick. You just move that up a bit. That's gone down, so you just move it. Just check it. If any part of the cake board is showing, all you have to do is just lift and move. And that is it basically. So, like, comment, follow on Facebook, What's Cooking, and like us and subscribe and tell your friends about it. A lot of videos will be uploaded to help and to guide you in your everyday kitchen needs. Okay, and we've got a lot of tips as well that you can use in your own home and in your own life, or to share with other friends and family. Thank you very much. Okay, bye bye.